It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be my neighbor? Hello there, children. How are you doing today? The train says choo-choo. The cow says moo-moo. And the shotgun says blam-blam. Yes, children, today we're looking at a Doom level called WEDGE! It's what I'm going to talk about when I sham this gigantic block up your anus and make it bleed profusely! Yes, very important! Okay then, so let's see here. We got something by Chris Straw! Apparently I don't know. What is going on with his assy letters? He's writing assy letters across the screen in a way I do not understand! Anyway, if I sound a bit enthusiastic, it's because I haven't played a Doom level the last few days. I've been kind of exhausted, passing out. Who knows what my life has consisted of because I've been passing out and not knowing where I am. What does this tell you about me? I don't know. But what it tells you about this one is, I hope it's good. I'm trying to figure out what he said in here for, like, assy. He's, like, going quam before. I really don't know, because you can't see it. Yeah, we kind of have a bad luck, don't we? Anyway, that's an impressive header, don't you think? I guess this is where I plug WEDGE, a little happy level composed by myself, Chris Straw, major Doom addict. P-Wads in general are happy, since no doubt the reader can play the first 3 ID episodes with his or her eyes shut, and only using his or her fists on nightmare mode. Boring after a time, unless you play deathmatch. But enter in the quality P-Wads, such as Scream, Fortress, E1M1CNC, and hopefully WEDGE. Doom is given new life! And that's pretty much the point of these. Funny that he mentioned those levels right in the text, because I don't think we recognize any of them. Yeah! I'm trying to look at these and see if I recognize any of these. I don't think we've touched any of them. Well, that's awkward. Just a little bit. Yeah, go me. I completely managed to fudge this up and miss a bunch of levels somehow. Well, hopefully we can eventually find those. We found everything else, and that's kind of part of the problem, is that these are, like, totally in not any, like, sane order. So yeah, we kind of get them whenever. At some point I'm probably gonna, like, hunt around and actually, like, actively look. But for now, Doom World is kind of doing all the work for me, so thank you, Doom World. I just play them in a certain order and kind of get it out of my hair. I don't even have to put any effort into actually where I'm playing next. It's kind of like, the level of the day is this random level that I did not bother looking up until this exact second. It works really well because it surprises me, surprises you, surprises everybody. And the world goes round. But what about... Yeah, but what about Wedge.wad? Okay, I'll tell you. I created Wedge for my own personal kicks. This level is elevator intensive, without becoming unplayable. Wait, what? I don't like this at all! This level contains all the gun-splattering and limb-severing weapons that Doom has to offer. Some are easier to get than others. Originally designed as a single-player game for people who think ultra-violent is a day at the beach, I like that idea, Wedge has proved itself as a killer modem deathmatch level. This was the consensus after several hours of playtesting, and too many hours for me to mention the fiddling. Speaking of that, how was Wedge created? Wedge was created on DOOMEDIT. Yes, the Windows editor. Much faster level synthesis time than DU. Wow. Windows. This is amazing. This is before any, like, sane version of Windows. This is like Windows 3.1. Yeah. This definitely before Windows 95. Is it 3.1? Maybe even before that. Let me see here. And it might be Windows 3. Yeah, it's Windows 3.1. Yeah, latest release was on 93, but that was the last release. And then they had it sitting around for a bit of time before Windows 95 eventually came out a few years later. But yeah, Windows 3.1, and they had DOOMEDIT on it. Amazing! This is mostly due to the sector-by-sector approach. This is my second level created with DOOMEDIT. See E1M1 CNC in the combos directory of OCF. Why does that name sound familiar? E1M1 CNC. Let's see here. Why do I recognize that name? I mean, I should have played that level. Yeah, I should have played this level. It's definitely part of the list. I didn't see it, though, on my listy thingy. Let me see here. I'm gonna look here again. E1M1 CNC. You know what? Maybe they... No? What did they put it under? They probably put it under something weird or something. Let me see here. What did they put the WAD name as? Oh! That's why. It's Chris.wad. Yeah. This is Chris.wad. That's why I was so confused. Because for some reason they used two names on that one. And apparently it's E1M1 CNC referred to here, but at the same time it's referred to there as Chris.wad. I'm kind of confused why they did that, but at least now we know what's going on. Because, yeah, that was like, I recognized the name and it sounded very, very vague, but yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere in my list. And that's exactly why. Because E1M1 CNC was kind of not one of the entries, it was Chris. So yeah, Chris.wad. Now I know what. It's that pain in the butt boring level with a Cyberdemon in the middle. With also broken secrets. And mostly rather boringness down long corridors that are forgettable. And now guess what? We get to play another one of those! We get to play his sequel to that! Why? Why me? Why me? Oh god, if we continue this up, we might play the sequel to Ambush. I tell you, it's like we're playing sequels to everything. It's interesting, it doesn't feel like every one of these is like, it's a sequel! It's now more gun-packed, more amazing! We added more explosions just for you! Of course, it's because we threw a bunch of Cyberdemons into the level, but that's aside the point! And I would recommend that you give this editor a shot. I guarantee you'll be pleased with the results. But enough of the DOOMEDIT plug, especially since, my god, I'm making this review last forever! Okay, before I wreck mindless horror upon disgusting drooling minions of doom, yeah, there's some stuff you might want to know. The door by the blue key doesn't open from the outside on purpose. Find another way in. That's all I want to say about it. This level is Cyberdemon and Spider-Demon free. Just because everyone's putting them in their levels and it gets old fast. I agree. However, I created this level so it would take an effort for me to beat this thing. Don't feel bad if the Planetula baddies rip through you the first couple of times. And don't come wanting to be able to general lab for medkits. There's plenty of ammo to finish the level. Oh yeah, I made the lower difficulty settings patronizingly easy for the most part. Less guys, more ammo, more health, boring. Oh, and no traps! This level is highly circular and contains absolutely no annoying you'll fall in here forever spots. WEDGE.1 is designed for the sharpshooters, the people who don't run when faced by 12 shotgun guys, 8 imps, and a smattering of barons of hell. WEDGE is a level for people who enjoy a challenge but disdain the impossible. I'm liking this idea. Finally a person who gets it. Most of all, Wedge is fun. Have fun, and toast the Cyberdemon for me, will ya? Okie dokie. Feel free to upload this FTP at use Kermit to send it out. As long as it has the test file and Wedge stays just like he is right now. Okay, so all that in mind, let's actually get to what we cared about when we started this whole playthrough and then kind of got off topic due to randomness. This is what happens when I start loading stuff up. I start talking, and when I start talking, I'm most likely going to go off subject in some random tangent. Doom! I get to see Doom again! And I get to listen to that awesome sound in the background. Who would have guessed that? Doom music! Shoddy sounds! Pistol sounds! Other sounds! Old MacDonald had a gun, E-I-E-I-O, and what am I doing in this locked wall? I don't even know! Okay, we're in a place. It's a place with things in it, like items, specifically 7 items, and lots of things to kill. And things to hump. We're doomed! We're doomed! This is the hardest level ever, there's shotgun guys. There's pistol guys everywhere! Die! 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 Dear God! We have things everywhere! This is the hardest level ever! This is what a serious challenge looks like, people! This is brutal! Oh my God, this is brutal! I have to punch a Cyberdemon to death. This is the most brutal thing I've ever faced! What type of maniac would ever play this level sanely? Okie dokie. This way, sure. When in doubt, go the way of the maniac shotgun guy. Especially since it's free ammo. Free ammo! I love it! I'm happy at this level already. Ooh, elevator. Ooh, another elevator. Oh, got things everywhere. Run away! Okay, so we learned where things are that will shoot me. This is always not good! Oh! Hi! I don't have the ammo to deal with 3 Barons of Hell. But I'm gonna pretend I do. Spare me! So, let me make sure I'm in... Yep, I am. Okay. I hear infighting. And things trying to murder each other. Ooh, elevator. Ooh. Hi! Okay, that was a bad idea! Don't go up the elevator unless you want to die. So I'm hoping this elevator leads up. The other guys don't kill me. Oh, hi there! I have just learned the elevators lead somewhere. Oh god, elevators are going up and down. Elevators are going up and down, I don't know what's going on. Help me! What's this way to? I don't know where I am! Okay, can I try this back down? Yes, I can. There we are. Got some plasma cell ammo. Sweet! Now that I got a plasma gun, I can take on the world. Ooh, backpack ammo. I have found another secret! Hooray! For a splurge of secret. Okay, a lot more painful. Oh god! Free chainsaw! I love it! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! I'm a chainsaw maniac. Okay, there's a lot of craziness going on for sure. But at least now I have a chainsaw. That could be useful. For educating demons on why they should be dead. Ooh. Where am I going? So much going on! Ooh, a chain gun! More weaponry, I can use that. To eliminate the enemy. This is somehow a secret area. I'm kind of confused how this is a secret area. Seriously, it was just a little ledge that was completely pointless. I seem to be running around in random areas. I'm really lost, people. Like, I seem to be going everywhere. Lots of carnage. Okay, this leads back around. This is pointless. Head this way. I see, so this is the far edge. Ooh, looky here. I found a way to stuff. What's this really to? Stuff, things, pistol guys? Apparently the pistol guys are going to be in the yellow area, so we kind of get to see what's in there early. What's this one lead to? Nothing. That's pointless. Next one! We shall figure out way through here. Doom guy, fall down! Doom guy! I believe in you. You can fall. Okay, so I have 23 health. I'm probably doomed. Oh, goody! I blew up everything and then die myself. Oh, at least nobody won that round. Certainly not I. You're all shutting up in there? If I could just fall down. Okay, I'm getting tired of getting hit by things and not being able to fall right. Oh my god, this is a ladder! What type of ladder is this? Oh then, okie dokie, that was a ladder. Ooh, look, health. And the blue key. I can take that. Ways I can't go up. And a blue key. Very important. I like the idea of a blue key. I think that's the way I came from, isn't it? I figure where in God's name am I going? Oh god, there's a freaking Baron of Hell. My god! Maybe I shouldn't mess with the Barons of Hell yet. They put it behind that door for a reason, and I can get more ammo up until that point. Hi! I would like you to be exterminated. Obliterated! Okay, plenty of rockets in here. Now for a stupid question of exactly where's the rocket launcher. Hooray! I found the rocket launcher! Am I good at blundering on things or what? When you ask for a rocket launcher, they deliver a rocket launcher. If you build it, they will come. I don't know what I built, but sure, they came. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm on something! I'm on something! I don't know how I got into this. Help me, I got on something, people! I don't know how I did it! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got on something and I'm scared because now I can't get off it. What's this do? To slow it back down and make it impossible to get back up or something? I don't know if I can get back up it. I think I've just doomed myself to a life of being stuck at the bottom of the ground. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I did that. Game, you just kind of surprised me. Oh, herp-a-derp, by the way, you can go up there. Herp-a-derp. I'm gonna make it one time only, probably. Herp-a-derp, there's invisible walls. Hope you like it, herp-a-derpy. At least I get to shoot lots of things to get a BFG. A pointless BFG, but a BFG nonetheless. Die! I don't feel that intimidating when my gunshots get wasted. What's this say to? Yay! Secret! Hi! What have I done? What have I done? Well, it seems like whoopsie daisy, I caused Hellspawn to fight each other. Whoopsie daisy for mass infighting. What will I do next? More wacky shenanigans with Deathstalker. Right there and down? Sure. Ah, you made me miss, you bloody baron. Could you, like, hit one of these guys? You have a terrible aim, you know. Much better. Now I can just face up against this flying ball of death. Be like, your life, it's gone now. Okay, so we just killed stuff here. We just massacred a massive mob of different things that try to jump out and murder me. Okie dokie, now what? That's a good question. I did stuff, now what? Why not we come this way and see what happens? So number 1 leads to a button! The mysterious button of secrets! I pressed the button. Please, what did I just do? I'm concerned. I pressed the button and I don't know what it did. I'm concerned for my button pushing abilities. I have pushed the button. I have caused something to happen in this world, and I am not too sure what. Like, it could be possibly anywhere. This absolute moment, I'm not too sure where I'm supposed to be going. Let's wander around aimlessly and look for things that will kill me. Oh where am I expected to be going? Oh where should I be? I sure don't seem to know, possibly at all. Oh, well, this is a place. When did this become a thing? I don't recall this being a thing at all, people. In any event, it's a thing, it's open, I'm gonna murder everything. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! I thought there was a secret rolling, I was so happy. Bloody game, you surprised me. Wrap off! Okie dokie, so I have yet to accomplish anything. But that's okay, because we're wandering around aimlessly and we're making things happen that are random. And we found our way to a bunch of errands. Oh, this is the gold key area. Good news indeed. Yay for more secrets. This is indeed another secret area. And this is the yellow key. The yellow key of yellowness. It says the exit switch, but we don't care about the exit switch right away. We have other things to do. Like go in a teleporter and go to other areas. Go eat other things. Like, here. Wherever in God's name this is. Ooh! I see! I have no idea where I just came from. But in any event, I just got all the secrets somehow. I really don't know how I accomplished that. Like, I'm seriously just gonna... I pressed the button. I couldn't have accomplished much. I pressed the button. And I don't know why. But I got everything in the level. I pressed the mysterious button. I'm scared, people. I pressed the button. I don't know why I did it. Please help me. Please help me. I pressed the button. Help! Help! Okay, I pressed the mysterious button. Apparently it did nothing useful. I'm going to assume it did nothing and exit the bloody level. When in doubt, ignore everything that just happened and leave. Freedom! Viva la resistance! So, in comparison to Chris, that was actually a pretty relatively decent level. I couldn't think of many complaints I had with it. Everything was actually functional, which is definitely a step up from Chris. And I can say that he was indeed right about having some viable challenges. We had some areas that were very tight battles that worked pretty well. If anything, I felt we actually had, though, a bit too much ammo. Like, it really had, like, excess of ammo lying around, so it wasn't too much of a challenge. Like, he was trying to make it sound. But luckily it wasn't too bad. It wasn't that excessive, but it did feel excessive enough that I could really be overpowered. Beyond that, there wasn't really much. It had, like, a battles in a few rooms and whatnot, and had, like, a very central idea around that one hub area. I guess if there's, like, any negative points, it'd probably be because of the fact of the matter that it was very confusing, the layout of certain areas, whereby it looked very sameish, I guess, is the best way to describe it. But at the same time, the hub-like area did work pretty well. I feel a lot of it worked pretty well. It was a simplistic design of a few key areas, and yet it worked pretty well. It had, traps, it had things that were dying, had more traps and things that were dying. I wasn't a big fan of the bridge. The bridge, that was a one-timer thing. I'm not sure if it's a one-timer or not, but if it's a one-timer, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I don't like one-timer things. Just straight out, I don't like one-time only things. Surprise! You could have gotten it, but now you can't. And now you can't get 100% completion. Reload the level and try again, and this time maybe you'll get lucky. It just, I don't know, that, punishing for you not being aware of it the first time is more of like a puzzle aspect that I just do not like. It's one of those puzzle aspects, like I rant about, that kind of goes back to everything else. Whereby, it to me, it feels like illusion difficulty, because like I said, if it was really difficulty, it'd continue to be, but yet, it's only for that first time. Once you know where it is, there's no challenge. Now, you can say the same for traps, but at least traps feel like they're trying and whatnot, and they don't get in the way too much. And they can add to some variety. And depending on how dangerous the traps are, they can even be a challenge depending on, like, further playthroughs. Like, say, like, certain things like, Quake or so, like, certain of their, like, the guillotine. The guillotine in Quake is so you have to, like, time it exactly right, or else it can kill you because of how it, injure you because of how fast it is. Now, there's ways to bypass and whatnot, but, you also have to be very good if you're trying to get through there. And that's the type of trap that's also a challenge. And I feel some of these were because they had monsters and whatnot, but the bridge was not. The bridge was just unnecessary. I really feel it was. Other than that, I guess the big thing was probably, like I said, the sameish design wasn't too big of a fan of. It definitely wasn't, like, my favorite level at all out of those we played, just because it didn't really stand out to me in any really big way. But at the same time, I can't really say too much wrong about it. I guess at the end of the day, it'd probably be mediocre, but somewhat on the upper scale of things, like almost a pretty good level, but it's just missing something. I guess that's the best way of putting it, is that it's missing that spark, that intrigue, if you will, that makes it a good level. Something that makes it stand out and interesting. As it stands, it's just a level that's kind of there. Which is fine, I guess. It's better than most of the other stuff we play. It's a level that has things that really aren't flaws in the general scheme of things compared to everything else. Like, I'm definitely nitpicking when I say the few things I am in comparison to like every other level where it's usually like the secrets are extremely ridiculously hidden, or the secrets don't even exist in the level, or the fact of the matter that I had to punch barons, or the fact of the matter that it was a puzzle-based aspect level, or the fact that I only used one texture through the entire thing, or whatever else they throw at us. They throw so many bad things at us that it's a surprise when we get a genuine mediocre level that really doesn't do anything amazing, but at the same time, it is kind of amazing in its own right just because of how much terrible stuff we play. It definitely is more worthy of being a playable level in comparison to everything else around it at the time. So, if there was one of these levels, I would say for its time, it was a relatively decent level. So it'd probably be something like this. And like I said, it's not nothing great. There's definitely stuff I've seen that's like better or so. Like I like the tree levels or all that. Um, like I said, the samish design just wasn't my thing, and the trap. So there was still a few flaws. Minor flaws as they were, they didn't really aggravate me too much. But and the samish aspect wasn't too bad, but it was there, and that's exactly the thing. It wasn't too bad, but it was still lacking that much to be a good, fun level. Even with the challenge, even with everything else, it still was lacking something. And I think that really is what kind of is the divider between this and a really great level, sadly. Anyway, with all that in mind, thank you very much all for watching. I shall see you all next time.